Hi, Pile 3. So for you guys, let's see what we have here. You may have recently quit some form of drug or alcohol or even being codependent on other people. You also may be somebody who just really supports being drug-free. Be happy, be brave, be drug-free is what this bracelet is. October 23rd to the 21st, there could be something important about that. I feel like you're somebody who marches to the beat of your own drum. You really color outside the lines. You don't fit in anyone's box, and you are somebody who really expresses yourself. You're very joyful, very passionate, very vibrant. You listen to the signs, synchronicities, intuitive nudges you receive. You are really open to the messages of the universe. You are very spiritual as well, and I feel like your intentions aren't always necessarily the most pure, but your intentions are always fairly pure. So let's see what is going on here. So we have, this person is far too impulsive. They are all over the place. I wish they would just settle down. Be you, take risks, but calculated. It makes life worth living. Others are bitter because they are stuck and stagnant, but they won't leave their comfort zone to create a shift. So there may be some people that say you bounce around a lot, you are very impulsive, you are flighty. Some of these things could be true, and a lot of this could also be because people who are in stuck energy and who aren't taking risks and are just sitting in their comfort zone really tend to get jealous of people who are out there doing what they want to do and living their life, and they tend to talk a lot of crap about them. They tend to not have much else to do but to sit around and gossip all day long, kind of like my ex's family. Super sexual, running around with everyone, can't hold us down, pink. Fiery, passionate, fun, good time person. Everyone wants to know you or to have you. Some have lied about it. Don't worry or focus on it. Most don't believe the ones talking shit about you. So, if you feel resonated to pile 2 as well, I was feeling those kind of energies about pile 2 as well. So, go listen to that pile if you feel it resonates. Nobody can hold us down, though, and we got to keep on moving. The whole thing is, first off, guys can go around and be with anyone, anywhere, all the time. And till recently, most people didn't care. Nobody talked about it. Nobody cared. These days, there's a little bit more people talking about it in some of the same disgusted terms they use for women as well. But that's what that song is about, the Can't Hold Us Down. Anyway, if you're exploring your options, be safe about it, But just because you're exploring your options and seeing what's out there doesn't mean you're sleeping with every person you come across either. And some people are just, like I said before, some people have nothing better to do but sit around and gossip. This pile really is making me think of my ex's family a lot. You stand up for what you believe in. You always do what you feel is right. You never back down from a confrontation, but you rarely start one unless it is needed. So there are people who are saying that you don't generally start a fight, but you will finish one. You do not back down from a confrontation. And you will start a fight if it's needed, because sometimes conflict is needed to shift gears. But you are somebody who really stands up for what's right. You stand up for what you believe in. You always do what you feel is best and what is right. And you're very brave. Your voice empowers and inspires others. You own your power and never let others get to you or tear you down. You are stable and grounded, and you never fall into addiction for very long, if at all. And if you were drawn to pile 2 had people talking about how they're an addict and stuff. And so if you did pick both piles, well, I guess that proves that those people are full of shit. Anyway, like your little bracelet over here of the drug-free says, though, you never let life get you down, and you always walk away from it without falling into addictions to cover it up or bury it. You are somebody who really is very strong. You have been through a lot in your life, so you know how to be strong, and you know how to be flexible and adaptable and go with the flow. And other people might see it as way too impulsive, but no, you're just somebody who's ready to rock and roll if the need be. And you are really empowering to others, inspiring to others. So don't stop being the person that you are because of other people. And I don't have a feeling that you will either. You are always on point in your words and your actions. You always have a plan, or at least it looks like it. You seem to have everything together. So there's some people saying you're super impulsive and you're running around like this child, just doing anything and everything and can't settle down. And then there's other people talking about how you're very stable and how you always look like you have a plan, or you always do have a plan. You're somebody who's always on point in your words and actions. You're very stable, very grounded, and you really seem to have everything together. So let's see here. We have the King of Cups, stable again, the Lovers, and the Hanged Man. So you are somebody who pauses to see things from every perspective. You're somebody who remembers when somebody does something for you as well, and you make sure to repay the gift. You are somebody who sees things from a whole different perspective than the most of the world sees things. And you really express your emotions without fearing an outcome, without fearing the worst, without letting your expectations get in the way, without letting your fears get in the way. You're somebody who's very capable of being very interdependent in connections as well. You're somebody who can stand strong on your own, but at the same time you enjoy having people around and you can work with them very well. People may also be talking about a love connection here if you are in one, and how you are taking time to make the right choice and to make sure that you are expressing what you need to express from a calm position as well. So let's see what we have for handling this gossip going on. This is the way it always has to be done. Trigger statement. True statement. I create my way. So things don't always have to be done everybody else's ways. Things don't always have to be done the way other people think they should be. Make sure that you are doing things the way you feel most confident doing them. You are ready to fulfill your desires by thinking outside the box. The path less traveled may be more fulfilling. Make the choice to go after the person you're wanting to go after if that's what this is about as well. I need control. Trigger statement. You don't need control. Release it. Because you know what? It makes things worse. True statement. I surrender. Allow yourself to relax with the currents of life. These changes will take you even closer to where you are meant to be. And this is the way things always have to be done. I need control, stubborn, resistant energy. You have to be able to be open, flexible, to allow things like that to come in. So love and self-love. So people are talking about how you have found self-love, and they are very confident that you're going to be finding love with another person soon because of how you love yourself. Love is a many splendored thing. Today I notice and appreciate at least three of those splendors. And by the way, this was supposed to be advice, not what people are talking about, but I think there's a lot of people talking about this as well. So your advice is to really enjoy the little things in life. Puppies make you feel like a parent. Surge of self-congratulation when you sink a 3-point trash basket shot on the first try. How about the chills you get when singing along to the song? Cause you're beautiful just the way you are. I really butchered that, but it's a good song. Or, oh, there was another one that just popped in my head. What was it? Oh, I don't remember what it's called, but it fits so well. Self-love. I openly embrace a feeling of self-love, the PG kind. I love myself because I understand myself. I love myself as the most committed partner that I will ever have. I show myself love any way that I can, and when I screw up, I remember to be sweet and gentle with myself. If not, I'm gonna make myself sleep on the couch. Got that, self? And that's why you're so respectful of others as well, and you don't start a fight, but you'll finish one, is because you love yourself enough to step in and say something when it's necessary and needed, but at the same time, you're not going to disrespect other people and their feelings or beliefs either. So that's what I have for this pile, and I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. I would naked by LMI. It's Naked by LMI. So if you were still here for that, it's meant for you. I hope you guys have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye, guys. So pile 4. For you guys, there may be people talking about how you receive messages from the other side, maybe even deceased loved ones. The cardinal is a very strong indicator of messages from the other side, messages from passed on loved ones. You're very joyful, very stable, very grounded. You're somebody who's very self-confident as well. And I feel like you express yourself too. You're very loyal, very committed. Somebody who really looks at the world with the eyes of a golden retriever. You are somebody who is playful, trusting, loving, kind-hearted. You are a beautiful person and who is very loyal. You are like the shining star that everybody recognizes as something that should be cherished and valued. There may have been something that happened at Christmas time that people are talking about as well. Could have even been somebody who passed away around Christmas time. You're very heart connected and you have a lot of hope and faith and trust. You are somebody who loves. You are somebody who loves even when people have thorns. You are somebody who loves unconditionally. You are somebody who has a lot of thorns yourself as well. You are so beautiful, but you're a little prickly. And at the same time, that's why you understand other people's prickliness and their thorns, is because you have seen and understood your own and you accept them. And you accept other people who are like that as well, I feel like. So let's see what we got for you here. We have... You are only concerned about money, a workaholic that doesn't make time for what's truly important. You live in a fantasy world and you couldn't handle reality. Others just never learned to dream and put in the work to make their dreams come true. They might have allowed others to convince them that what they wanted was childish and it was time to grow up. You know better. So there could be some people saying you're childish. There could be some people saying that all you care about is your money, all you care about is your bag, all you care about is work, and you don't really take time for things that matter. I feel like you do, though, because I feel like you were there at Christmas. I feel like you really put a lot of time and effort into making something beautiful happen for Christmas for a lot of you. I think people are just upset about not going after what they truly want to go after in their lives, and allowing other things to hold them back from that. So they are projecting that onto you. And not only do you have people who say you're a workaholic, if you have your own money, why are you a gold digger? You wouldn't be a gold digger if you're working hard for your money, right? But apparently, there's some people talking about how you're a gold digger, and there's other people talking about how you work hard for your money. Trying to take what others have earned. Ask yourself if you give or just take, or if you overgive and don't acknowledge your worth. Others have a hard time seeing it if you don't also sometimes... Okay, sorry. He or she is a gold digger trying to take what others have earned. Ask yourself if you give or if you just take, or if you overgive and you don't acknowledge your worth. Others have a hard time seeing it if you don't. Also, sometimes those behaving in that way are projecting onto you. We were just talking about this. Even if they aren't acting that way, they could just be really materialistic, and if what you offer isn't money, they don't see your value, or you're better off without... You are better off without these types of people around you. So you may also be working really hard to make money because there's people around you who have treated you like crap because you don't bring home money. So you may have went into workaholic mode so that you could make the money so that other people would see you as valuable as well. So let's see what we got for the good gossip here. Your outfits are so unique. You are one of a kind. No one could ever fill your shoes even if they tried. You are very different and don't feel like that's a bad thing. It's what makes you beautiful. And you. Don't ever change unless it's to bring more of yourself out. So Spirit says you're beautiful too. So do a lot of people. A lot of people are talking about how beautiful you are. You are bubbly and playful, and there's always a bounce to your step. It's like you are in your own little world and nothing can bother you there. By the way, the last pile had a bounce in their step type of thing too, and they got a bouncy ball. So if you feel drawn to that, go ahead and go watch that. They were very unique and different too. But you are somebody who just, you know, every rose has its thorns. And then there's the whole roses and thistles thing. You can't grow roses with thistles around. Your commitment and loyalty are amazing. You protect those you love with a fiery passion. No one can cause you to turn on your friends and family. So you are very solid. You are very loyal. You are very, very loyal. You are very committed and amazing, and you protect the people that you love with a fiery passion. It doesn't even matter if they've done you wrong. If you still feel love for that person, even if you guys are on the outs, you will be the person who stands up and says something when somebody is trying to bash them or tear them down. And no one can cause you to turn yourself around on that front either, because you really do value and cherish, protect, stand up for, defend the ones that you love. So we also have the Queen of Cups. Oh, the King of Cups was in pile 3, I believe. Yep, pile 3 with the Lovers. So you know what? If you feel drawn to that, you really could have both piles here. Or that could be the person that you're interested in. But either way, people are talking about how you are open and receptive to love coming into your life. You have worked very hard to gain knowledge, to gain wisdom, to overcome the obstacles that you had going on. You have worked really, really hard to build a strong, solid, stable foundation for yourself, and you are living life and enjoying the moment. You may have even worked really, 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 really hard and went into this workaholic mode for your relationship, like I was saying before, because the people in your relationship or in your family did not value you without the money. There may have been some situation going on like that, but you're somebody who has a lot of wisdom, a lot of knowledge, a lot of understanding of things, because you work very hard to learn, to grow, to really challenge yourself and to see things. You're really very kind, compassionate, loving, caring, beautiful. People are talking about how you're so sweet and so open and understanding, and how you're so sensitive and caring, empathetic. Some may be saying that you're weak or vulnerable or naive. But that does sometimes come with the territory of being vulnerable, which is why it makes you so strong to be vulnerable, especially since you got a lot of people who try to take advantage of that when they see that you're that vulnerable, weak person that they feel like can't handle anything. And I feel like you really show them if they try to take advantage of that. I feel like you can really lash out at them and make them see a completely different picture than what they thought was underneath this beautiful love and care and compassion. So, for dealing with this gossip, trigger statement, I am broken. Black spruce. True statement, I am illuminated. As you release your attachment to high and low, you find peace and balance. Honor the cycles of your body and energy now. So it's time to honor yourself. It's time to honor your highs and your lows. It's time to really make sure that you are resting when you need to rest. Make sure that you're balancing your work, your life, your play, your friends, your family, your sleep, your food, things like that. Make sure everything is in a good balance for yourself so that you can feel the best that you can feel, so you can be open and receptive to something good coming into you on the romantic front as well, if you're waiting for that. Trigger statement, I need to escape. Vetiver. True statement, I am present. The root of the issue for you will make itself known. Be open to the information you receive from your body, mind, and your environment. So be open and receptive to what's coming into you so that you can see it and sort through it and discern to the best of your ability. Try not to deal with situations when you're really super emotional, because you may misread the situations. And same with when you are keeping your emotion completely out of it. So there's also a need to work on your confidence, your stability, your inner power, and to know that you have everything you need within yourself, and the universe will provide the rest. Because those are both root chakra cards. No need to do. I am exactly where I need to be, exactly when I need to be. There's nothing more I need to do than to sit here and look pretty and be open and receptive to all of your hard work paying off with a stable, strong, solid commitment. There's But in terms of my life's path, I don't need to do anything because I am already here. You are already here. You're on this journey. Enjoy it. Take a deep breath, relax, and trust, and then do laundry. Ultimate potential. I choose to live a life of my fullest potential. I trust that this will draw me towards experiences and people that support my growth and accomplishment. And you're working so hard not for the money. You're working hard for yourself, and you're working hard to bring yourself into alignment with other people who work hard. Maybe these are just really super lazy people that are talking about you. Tuning into this frequency, I now reach higher heights than I ever thought was possible. Knowing that that's an option, why would I have ever tuned into anything else? I'm looking at you, smooth jazz and talk radio. So it is time to know that you are working towards your highest potential. You are already on the path to that. You really don't need to do anything else but take a break, rest. Stop allowing people to order you to run around doing this and that and this and that. It is time for you to take care of you too. So that's what I have for this pile, and I really hope that you guys enjoyed this reading. I would absolutely love to hear whether or not this resonated with you and how you felt about it in the comments below, what you might be going through, especially the love portion of it. I'm really interested in that. And I hope you guys have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye, guys.